What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, WTF Squirtle, and it is finally the day. The day has come. The long so awaited top 20 most powerful non-legend Pokemon. Now, this list is based towards Project Pokemon. If you don't know what that is, then you might be new to this channel. And if you're new to this channel, check out other videos to see how cool Project Pokemon is. It is a free game made on the Roblox website. It is made by Wish Knight, Wish Z, whatever you want to call them. It's a really good free Pokemon game to play, and it's really addicting. These are the top 20 most powerful non-legend Pokemon, stat-wise. I don't want... Certain Pokemon are not going to be on this list because they were good that one time. You know what I mean? They have to be consistently good and consistently strong. Starting right off at number 20, we have Miss Magius, the monster, the ghost type that was much needed from Sinnoh. It was really good to see Miss, whatever her name is, get an evolution, because Miss Drevis was just forgotten. That's why I said Miss whatever her name is, because I actually forgot for a second. 495 base power. Awesome. 60 HP and attack. And defense. Nice. 105 special attack and defense. And speed. Pretty boosted, pretty balanced, well done. I run a modest 252 special attack, 252 special defense, or you can also run the calm or the bold, whatever defensive stat that you want to increase. But I run modest because she takes a decent hit anyways. Will-O-Wisp, because screw your fighting and physical attacks. Dark Pulse, Shadow Ball, and Energy Ball. This is a really good Pokemon. The Energy Ball is really good on it. It's good that it has nice type coverage. It can take a decent hit, and it's actually pretty fast for common ghost types. Coming in at number 19 is the Fat Wall. It is the Snorlax, big boy, big chunky, thick fat, aka healthy. 540 base stats, 160 HP, 110 defense, 65 in special attack. Defense is 110, or both defenses are 110, it looks like. I might be wrong on that. I have a typo in my script. And 30 speed. Adamant. 252 attack, 252 HP, because he's a big, fat, chunky mofo. I run complete type coverage on my Snorlax. Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Double Edge, and the Karate Chop. Karate Chop! He's a very good wall. He can take a hit. When you're not certain if you can one-shot something, it's good to throw out the Snorlax and know that you'll live. Number 18, moving right along into the speed of things, is Milotic, the majestic, not poopy Gyarados. No, I'm just playing. Gyarados is awesome. 540 base stats, 95 HP, 60 attack, 79 defense, 100 special attack, 125 special defense, 81 speed. Modest nature, 252 special attack, 252 special defense for the extra hit. Scald, Ice Beam, Recover, and Toxic. And if you don't run Recover, you can run whatever you want in that place. And it does have a lot of moves it can learn. Good type coverage with Milotic. Stab Scald is really good. Toxic is really, really, really good in the current meta because people like to switch a lot. So it's like, yeah, instead of Toxic, yeah, you run away. But when you come back, you'll keep taking... When you can't switch no more, I'll know you'll be taking that damage. Number 17, moving right along, is the Ghost Dark Busted Mofo. Spiritomb, with 485 total base stat, 50 HP, 92 attack, 108 defense, 92 special defense. That's so weird. 108 special defense. Okay. No, 92 special attack, 108 special defense, 35 speed. It is a Calm for the extra defense, 252 special defense, 252 physical defense. I run Pain Split, Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Ball, and Dark Pulse. Pain Split and Will-O-Wisp because I'm a troll. It's so trolly. It's so good. Take the hit, reduce their damage with the burn. Pain Split after the second hit. Take 3/4 of their health. Leave them hurt, and then hit them with the Stab Shadow Ball and the Stab Dark Pulse. And live with enough health to set at least the Will-O-Wisp up on the next Pokemon. That's really good. Coming on into number 16 is Gyarados. Oh yeah, the big, big mug. 540 base, 95 HP, 125 attack. Nice. 79 defense, 60 special attack, 100 special defense, and 81 speed. I run a jolly-natured Gyarados because I want him to be faster than common threats. If you can outspeed the Thunderbolt, you're golden. 252 speed, 252 attack, Waterfall because it's a physical attack, Dragon Dance, Ice Fang, and Crunch. I don't even need to tell you why Dragon Dance, because it's busted. Moving right on down the line, I'm trying to go a little fast because this video is going to be super long, and I don't like super long videos. Number 15 is Garchomp, even though I hate him, because I'm unbiased and I'm fair with my list. Something I don't like might happen to show up. Matter of fact, they do a couple times. 600 base stat because he's a pseudo, 108 HP, 130 physical attack, 95 defense, 80 special attack, 85 special defense, and 102 speed. I run the Adamant for the boosted physical attack, 252 speed and attack to get the extra hits in. Do not use Dragon Rush. Use Dragon Claw. Dragon Rush misses too much. Earthquake, Crunch, and do not use do not use Stone Edge, use Rock Slide because Stone Edge misses too much. Never use any attack that has... Never sacrifice accuracy for power because would you rather do 75% damage 100 times or would you rather have 50% damage of one-shotting and then half the time you're not even hitting at all? I'd rather just do the 75% every time. Number 14 is the Fast, the only good. The big boy. He is the non-legend Mewtwo himself. Alakablam. Alakazam. Alakadam. 480 base, which is actually pretty low. It's alright, though. He makes up for it. 55 HP, 50 attack, 45 defense, because 135 special attack, baby. Woo! Pop the molly, I'm sweating. 85 special defense, and 120 speed. It is up to you whether you run a timid or modest Alakazam. Both are good sets. If you want to outspeed or if you want to just hit the extra smash, it's up to you. Timid for speed, modest for power. 252 speed, 252 special attack. I run the Psychic, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, and Aura Sphere. I do not waste time on Recover, or Reflect, or Barrier, or nothing like that. He's a glass cannon to me. You want to get the one shot that he's supposed to get off and then let him die. Number 13, moving right along, is the big boy, Gliscor. Gliscor. Oh, he's such a nasty monster. Sinnoh did so good with some of the evolutions. They were so needed. Gligar was an amazing looking design, and I was so disappointed that they couldn't expand. They couldn't make that any better. I was like, dude, make him bigger. Give him meaty claws. Make him have bigger wings, and they did just that. 510 base, 75 HP, 95 attack, 125 defense, oh my god, 45 special attack, 75 special defense, and 95 speed. I run a Adamant 252 speed, 252 physical attack, Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Crunch, and Ice Fang. You notice that I use almost the same exact build as Gyarados because they are the same type of Pokemon. They are glass cannons. The only difference is Gyarados runs his stab move with Waterfall, and Gliscor runs his stab move with Earthquake. Moving right on down to number 12 is the big, fat, Royal Wall, the Jelly Boy. Oh, you're so jelly because it just took out half your team. Jellicent. You guys have seen me use this. You know why it's good. 480 base, which is kind of low actually, but it's all good. 100 HP, 60 attack, 70 defense, 85 special attack, 105 special defense, and 60 speed. I run a Calm Nature for the extra damage. I don't want to take any damage with Jellicent. I want everything to do nothing. 252 special defense, 252 health, baby. Gotta live, big wall. Pain Split, Recover, Will-O-Wisp, and it's up to you. Jellicent is a filler spot. You run Jellicent to fill a spot in your team that has whatever your spot is weak against. It's your choice whether you want to use Dazzling Gleam, Dark Pulse, or Scald. It's up to you. The way my team's built up, I need the Dazzling Gleam on him, so that's what I use. But it's up to you. It's all situational. Moving on down to number 11 is the Guard. The Gardevoir. Everybody's waifu in the world. No, she didn't quite make the top 10, but I couldn't leave her out of the list. the Fairy Psychic Monster with a 518 base, 68 HP, 65 attack and defense because 125 special attack, 115 special defense, and 80 speed. I run 8 Calms, 252 special attack, 252 special defense because you want to do the extra power and you want to be able to take the extra hit. Gardevoir is extremely bulky. I would use Recover if you can. I don't know if she can or not. Psychic, Moonblast, and Shadow Ball. If she cannot use Recover, I know she can use Thunderbolt, and that's amazing. Moving on down to the number 10 spot, I had to give the number 10 to a shout-out to my homie, JoJo109, for showing me the real power of the Electivire. 540 base power, 75 HP, 123 attack, 67 defense, 96 special attack, 85 special defense, and 95 speed. Adamant nature, 252 speed, 252 attack. It's a glass cannon. You want speed and you want power. I would use Earthquake, Brick Break, Crunch, and Thunder Punch. Such a good stat pool. Number 9, moving on and down. His girlfriend was not close and good enough to be right next to him, but he makes the number 9 spot with Gallade. 518 base as well, but where it differs in all the right places. 68 HP, 125 physical attack, 65 defense and special attack. 115 speed, 115 special defense and 80 speed. Adamant, 252 attack, 252 speed. You want Shadow Claw, Psycho Cut, Earthquake, and Close Combat because type coverage is amazing. And 90% of type coverage in this game is running the Ghost, the Psychic, the Ground, and the Fighting because it counters so many things. Moving on down the line is the Steel God himself, voiced by Goku Lucario. 525 base, of course. Big boy, nasty. He is on it with his nice power. He has 70 HP, 110 attack, 70 defense, 115 special attack, 70 special defense, and 90 speed. Given that he has 110 attack and 115 special attack, you can run a physical or a special Lucario, but I'm only going to show you the one that I use. I use modest, 252 speed, 252 special attack, Dragon Pulse, Aura Sphere, Flash Cannon, and Calm Mind. Now, Calm Mind is not needed on Lucario for competitive battles, but it's really good for the E4. Moving on down the line, I'm trying to make this as quick as physically possible, for we are rolling up on the 12-minute mark, 13-minute mark, my bad. Number 7 is Arcanine with a 555 base stat. Ooh, get him. 90 HP, 110 attack, 80 defense, 100 special attack, 80 special defense, and 95 speed. I run a Adamant Nature, 252 speed, 252 attack, Arcanine. And I run the Flare Blitz, Crunch, Close Combat, and Extreme Speed. Extreme Speed is really good because they do not expect it. It's amazing to have 2 health left on their Mewtwo and be like, I win now because Arcanine Extreme Speed. This is where things get crazy because 90% of how long it took to make this video was trying to get these 6 Pokemon in the order that they needed to be in. And it was driving me insane, and I'd wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and be like, no, he can't be there. He's got to be down there. And I was freaking out. It's hard to pick. It's hard to take your 6 because the next 6 are my favorite Pokemon, and they're not the top 6 because they're my favorite Pokemon. They're my favorite Pokemon because they're the top 6. Get it? You know what I mean? They're the strongest, and that's why I like them. But it was so hard to put a number to your boys. It's like taking your whole squad out and being like, that's Curry, that's LeBron, and the rest of the year Kevin Love. You know what I mean? Like, it was hard to put them all in a place. Number 6 is the man, Drapion, the Poison Dark Monster, 500 base power, 70 HP, 90 attack, 110 defense, 65 special attack, 75 special defense, and 95 speed. Adamant, 252 attack and speed. This is a glass cannon setup. It's the way I prefer to run him. I use Earthquake, Crunch, Cross Poison, and Sword Dance. And if you don't like the Sword Dance build, then just run the Brick Break, because that's the only other thing. He can't learn Cross Chop on here for some reason, which sucks. Or Dual Chop, which sucks, because those are both good. And I'd run those any day over EQ and Sword Dance. You run Crunch and Cross Poison because, hey, they're stab. And, hey, Cross Poison has 140 base power when it crits. Poop. Number 5 is the boy, the thug, Young Hood, a.k.a. Young Broomstick, Sweeper, the big guy, Scrafty. I know most people are going to be surprised to hear that not only is he not number 1, but he's only number 5. So you know things are about to get crazy. 488 base, and that's why he's not number 1. 65 HP, 90 attack, 110 defense, 45 special attack, 115 special defense, and 58 speed. Adamant 252 speed and attack. I use the Dragon Dance, Drain Punch, Crunch, and Karate Chop. But it is up to you whether you wish to run 2 fighting type moves. If you do not feel the Karate Chop is necessary, sometimes I can only get 1 Dragon Dance off. And if I can only get 1 Dragon Dance off, the 60 base power of Drain Punch is not enough. So I run the Karate Chop too because the extra 15 base power. But if you don't need that, get rid of Karate Chop, and you can run Rock Slide or Ice Punch. Ice Punch is really good if you're a weakness to dragons, and Rock Slide is just godly because they're going to throw out the flying type trying to one-shot you. Most people forget that that's a really good counter to Scrafty. It's just throw out a flying. Stop throwing out the fighting type, trying to outspeed me and getting dropped. Just throw out the flying type. You know what I mean? Because if you throw out the flying type and I don't have Ice Punch or Rock Slide, I have my regular build, I have nothing good against you. I have Crunch, that's it. Stab Crunch, that's it. If you're Togekiss and you're a Flying Fairy, I'm going to cry because I have nothing. Nothing. That's why, leads me to the next number, is number 4, Togekiss, the Kiss Boy, Kiss of Death. Yeah! Whoa! You've seen what he can do. 545 base power. This is actually 2 Pokemon in the world are my favorite Pokemon, like, personally. And Togekiss is one of those 2, one of my 2 favorite Pokemon in the game, period. Because I always loved Togepi, and I always wished Togetic was competitive. And then Gen 4 came out and gave him new life. And then Gen 6 came out and breathed the second life when he made him fairy flying. 545 base, 85 HP, 50 attack, 95 defense, 120 special attack, 115 special defense, and 80 speed. I run a Timid for the extra speed, 252 attack, special attack, and speed. I run a Dazzling, Psychic, Aura Sphere, and Thunder Wave. Dazzling, Psychic, Aura Sphere. So you have to run Dazzling, Psychic, and Aura Sphere. And then it is up to you whether you want to run Thunder Wave, Thunderbolt, or Nasty Plot. It all depends on the way your team's built. Those are 3 different builds of Togekiss all in one. The Timid 252 is amazing because you need the extra speed to outspeed common threats. I know the extra power sucks to not have, but you need Timid because you could change a whole battle with throwing out the Togekiss. Number 3, and this is a very disappointing number 3. Everyone in the comment section and everyone who knows me is going to be trolling me hard and saying, I can't believe you did this. You devalued your own boy. Number 3 is Mothra, Volcarona, the bug fire type. He has to be in the top 3 because I can honestly say I got him. To be honest, let's be honest. Nobody in the meta scene of Project Pokemon was running Volcarona till I came out, and now every single person has a shiny Volk named Mothra. Why is that? Why is that? It's because it's so busted I got it banned. It's so broken they threw it out. They said, nope, can't play it no more. Squirtle Squad's rolling it. There's 90,000 Squirtle Squad. That's what Wish told me, is there's too many people playing it now. He didn't say because of you there's too many people playing it. He just said there's too many people playing it. But people are playing it because of me. Nobody ran. I never seen any other player play Volk until I had lost my Volk and got the shiny one from Wish. Now everyone wants it. 550 base power, 85 HP, 60 attack, 135 special attack, 105 special defense, and 100 speed. Pop the mountain, I was sweating. Calm nature, because you want to live the hit. Everyone runs a 252 speed, 252 attack, modest, or whatever, or timid Volcarona, and that's why they suck. I run the calm, 252 special defense, 252 HP, because think about it, you have to live 2 shots for Quiver Dance to get set up. Why would you want to do Quiver Dance faster? And why would you want to give special attack that what I'm saying is if you're putting all your power points into speed and special attack, you're bad, because you're already going to get those. When you use Quiver Dance twice like you already are, your +2 is going to be amazing. It doesn't even matter that you're missing out on that extra power. But if you cannot live the 2 earthquakes, you die, you cry, and you wonder why. I don't. I put calm, 252 special defense, 252 HP. I live the shots. I live them. Then I Quiver Dance, you know what I mean, twice. I live the shots, and then I win. My setup is Quiver Dance, Giga Drain, Flamethrower, and Bug Buzz. I'm thinking of taking out Giga Drain, but his move pool is very bad on here. If his move pool had the same move pool as the other games, it would be good. I would run like Nuzzle. Yeah, probably Nuzzle. Moving on to the number 2 spot is somebody I like to keep secret, because I don't want everyone and their grandma to play them, and they're actually kind of hard to get in the game. They were actually at one point considered a legend. Yes, that is right. The Rotom. Rotom is so good. And I'm not talking about any forms. There's only 2 good forms, and that's Heat and Wash. But honestly, you should just run them regular, because a Ghost Electric with Levitate is busted. 440 base, which is actually surprisingly low to make it this high on the list. It's like Darkrai. It's his versatility that puts him on this list. 50 HP, 50 attack, 77 defense and special defense, 75 special attack, and 91 speed. Doesn't sound all that impressive, but timid for the extra speed, of course, Barry Allen. 252 speed and special attack. Pain Split, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, and it's up to you whether you want to play Will-O-Wisp, Thunder Wave, or Toxic. All are good. They are all very good strategies. Most people go with the Thunder Wave or the Will-O-Wisp. Toxic is weird, so really thrown out there in the dark type move. People don't usually expect it, which is why it's good. Rotom is the other Pokemon I was talking about earlier when I said that there are 2 Pokemon that are my absolute favorite. Rotom is a monster. When I used to play Pokemon, I forgot what it's called, Battle Revolution for the Wii, I had 3 Rotoms on one team, all regular form, because they were good. I would run Hex or Ominous Wind, but they are not in this game. But Shadow Ball is still better, so. Woo! Number 1 is the man, the guy, the broken, the busted, and he has to be number 1. If you thought it was anyone else besides him, you're foolish. Slaking, baby, the king, the king. The reason why is because on this game, Slaking does not have the ability Slack Off, which means that he does not have to lose. What Slack Off does is every other turn you don't attack. That's why he has such high base stats, because every other turn he's not attacking. Well, he can attack every turn on this one, baby. So you know he's going to murder. The King, God in the Hood, base power of 670, 150 HP, 160 attack, oh my lord. 100 defense, 95 special attack, 65 special defense, and 100 smackaroonies in speed. I run a Adamant 252 attack, 252 speed slacking. But there is another build that is the health build, which is pretty decent. This is just slacking does the job with this build. I run Hammer Arm, Double Edge, Shadow Claw, and Earthquake. It's up to you whether you want to run Hammer Arm or Ice Punch. I run Hammer Arm because I need it. It's good. The base power is too high to not use. Slaking obviously the Slaking and Volk were going to be in the top 5 because they're the only non-legends that are banned from competitive play. And Rotom is really good. Really, really good. So to cap it up, all back at you. 20 was Miss Magius, 19 was Snorlax, 18 was Milotic, 17 was Spiritomb, 16 Gyarados, 15 Garchomp, 14 Alakablam, 13 Gliscor, 12 Jellicent, 11 Gardevoir, 10 Electivire, 9 Gallade, 8 Lucario, Goku, 7 Arcanine, 6 Drapion, 5 Scrafty, 4 Togekiss, 3 Volcarona, 2 Rotom, and the number 1 most powerful non-legend, legend, even though you can't use them in rated, is Slaking. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it is super long, but it is top 20, baby, not top 20. We went all in on it. I wanted to show you all of the 30 best Pokemon in Project Pokemon. Now you can use these two lists, and you can decide for yourself, what is the best team for me to run, and what will I use? And now you'll know all the information on every Pokemon. I gave you every stat. Gave you a little bit of everything. Alright guys, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and suggest a new... This was a suggestion video. Somebody suggested that I did top 5 non-legends, and it was so hard to make a top 5 that I had to be like, look, man, I'm going to do a top 10. And I kept thinking, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a top 20, you know, and maybe there'll be another video coming up, like top 10 or top 20 underrated Pokemon. Pokemon that didn't make these lists that are still actually pretty good. Alright, I'm going to wrap the video up, guys. Squirtle Squad, thank you for staying for the whole video. If you did